Love. A beautiful and pure feeling that humans experience many times in our lives. I have a question for you. Do you think animals can experience love? I am not talking about the love of pets for their owners or the need they have to mate. I am talking about monogamous animals that mate with a single partner for life. Believe it or not, there are cute animals that know the true meaning of love, animals so romantic that they can become #relationship goals for us. If you want to meet these adorable pet couples, I invite you to stay with us, so that you explode with tenderness, discovering the animals that stay together forever and restore your faith in love. And for some extra fun, find our mascot Ned, hiding throughout the video. Penguins have their own version of engagement rings. Many girls dream of the moment when their Prince Charming kneels before them and proposes by presenting a beautiful diamond ring. Surprisingly, this custom also exists in the animal kingdom, not with shiny diamonds, but with pebbles, small pebbles that the females treasure because they use them to build their nests. When a male penguin decides that he is ready to start a family and a life together, he offers this stone to his beloved so that he can begin to build his future child's nest. Isn't it romantic? We should all take note and learn a little about penguins. When going to a farm, pay close attention to the chickens. The rooster has a favorite female. He will present her with little sticks and stones as little presents, to show her she is his favorite, so precious. The bizarre friendship between wild boars and mongooses. Love does not always have to be romantic, we can also feel love towards our friends. Friendship is also important for us and for the animal kingdom. Wild boars and mongooses are proof of a friendship so strong that it transcends different species. In the Queen Elizabeth National Park in Uganda, wild boars have been seen lying down on the ground near the mongooses so that they remove insects and ticks from the skin of the wild boars. Thus, the boars are cleaned by their mongoose friends and these feed on the account of their boar friends. A friendship that benefits the two species and can last forever. In the Americas, a similar symbiotic relationship happens between deer and opossum. Deer often request the assistance of opossum to rid them of ticks and other vermin, another reason to love opossums. Spiders give gifts to their partners. Gifts are a great way to show people how much you love them, but it is not the gift that is most important, but the person's intention. The spiders understand this perfectly, and for this, to captivate their females, they give them prey wrapped in silk. Females greatly appreciate these gifts, and not only that, it also makes them ready for mating. But do not think that the males are as detailed and romantic as they appear. Many times the gifts are small prey or remains of prey that they already ate, and while the female tries to uncover the gift, the male rides her and gets what he wants with deceiving tactics. How do the albatross express their love? Albatrosses are large seabirds that feed on squid, fish and krill, and are found in the southern oceans and northern Pacific regions. These birds are not only beautiful and giant, they are also romantic at heart, that it can take up to 10 years to find your soulmate and spend the rest of your life with it. Although the albatross travels for many days and goes far away, he will always return to his beloved partner when it is time to mate. Also, to woo their partner, they do a ritual dance in which they put their beaks together again and again as they were giving each other a passionate kiss, until one of them gets bored and decides that they should go make babies. The bond between two albatrosses is one that can last an eternity, something simply beautiful. The snail's way of saying I love you. Snails are not only slow and slimy mollusks, they are also creatures that experience true love and constantly express it. Snails are beings that have both male and female reproductive organs, therefore there is no female or male, both of them fulfill both roles. When two snails love each other very, very much and want to consummate their love, first they will do a slow and passionate dance in which they will gather their antennae for 2 hours or up to 12 hours. Then, each one will prick the other with their love darts, a small needle that will fertilize the female part of the other snail, and that can form up to 200 eggs. Thus, our favorite mollusks can have a great and loving family. How elephants show their love. Believe it or not, elephants express romantic, platonic, and family love in much the same way as ours, with loving touches, caresses, and lots of physical contact with loved ones. Elephants are very social animals that maintain their affective relationships throughout their lives. They can even cry when they are witnessing the death of a family member or friend. Imagine all the feelings they must have in that big body. When it is time to mate, the male and female play with their trunks and end up linking them affectionately. They also often touch their bodies, play with their tails and ears to demonstrate the love they have between members of the same family. Although they seem large and intimidating, elephants are creatures full of love. Gibbons. Gibbons are primates that are divided into 18 different species and are one of the few primate species capable of maintaining monogamous relationships for the rest of their lives. Gibbons are social animals that form groups of about 4: mom, dad, and their young children. Mom and dad spend time cleaning each other and jumping from one tree to another without couples dramas, cheating, or heartbreak. But, just like humans, not all couples are perfect. Unfortunately, some of these animals can behave differently, mating with different pairs or ending with their soulmate to find another. A behavior closer to other primate species and humans. Swans rule. One of the most famous symbols of love that exist is that of two swans putting their beaks together and forming a heart with their necks, and this has a reason. These beautiful birds can form an unmatched connection with a single partner and can spend their entire lives being faithful and loyal. Swans start looking for their soulmate at 2 or 3 years old, and when they find them they never let them go. Even if one or both separate to migrate elsewhere, they will always meet again to lay eggs and raise their cygnets together. Wouldn't you love to have such a strong bond with someone else? Prairie Voles. Prairie voles are small rodents with brown or dark gray fur that prefer to go out at night to live their lives. But, most importantly, they are one of the few rodents that have romantic relationships with a single partner for a long time, and can sometimes last a lifetime. The behavior of these adorable rodents is very reassuring and mutually supportive. The voles snuggle up to show their love, clean each other, share the responsibilities of creating the nest, and raising their young together. It sounds very romantic and adorable. A relationship of cooperation and support that humans should take as an example. But not all rodents are this loving, some can be manipulative. Female mouse's tears make males less aggressive, while male mice's tears make the females ready to mate. The gray fox. Gray foxes are very social creatures that live in the forests and rocky areas of North and South America. You may sometimes find these adorable animals in urban areas because their habitats have been destroyed in time. These foxes normally mate with a single mate for the rest of their lives, but when the mating season ends, both animals tend to separate from their mates until they can mate again. The season runs from January through May and females can have up to 7 cubs. Although they stay a little apart when the job is over, the gray foxes show the love they have for their partner by preening. Ducks and seasonal monogamy. Monogamy is common in birds such as geese and swans that start looking for their ideal mates when they are 2 or 3 years old, and stay with them for the rest of their lives. But, some waterfowl species like ducks look for mates in a less convenient way, finding a new mate every winter when it's time to mate. Males do not normally stay to help raise their children, but they do protect the territory where their partner is, so that other males do not have access to it. So instead of returning to the same place each winter to continue loving the same mate, ducks change places to migrate, and there they must find someone else with whom they can spend the cold winter. The giant otters sleep holding hands. Giant otters live in the Amazon and are very social species that are grouped into families that can have up to 8 members. These adorable friends can be somewhat territorial and aggressive if another family tries to invade their territory. Families are made up of 2 totally in love parents and their children. Parents, or new couples who do not yet have children, usually sleep with their hands clasped so as not to separate from each other in the Amazon waters. The bond shared by pairs of giant otters is so strong that they would not bear the thought of parting with their better half. I can't think of anything sadder than an adorable otter waking up alone, without its soul mate. Different animals, birds, mammals, or mollusks, all experience love and demonstrate it in different ways. Do not think that human beings are the only beings, so emotionally complex, to form important bonds with the people we love, and demonstrate those feelings through different gestures. Animals can also form strong connections with their partners, and they can be even stronger than ours. Staying together all their lives. The love of these animals is so pure that it must be protected at all costs. Remember to respect animals and their ecosystems, because they also have feelings. Thank you very much for watching this video and discovering the wonders of love in the animal world. See you in the next video. Remember to hit the bell icon after you subscribe, so you can get instant notifications for all our new videos.